Damian Lillard says he would be interested in playing for the Heat or the Nets if the Trailblazers decide to trade him. Lillard would make $45.4 million this season and has a player option the year after, making $48.78 million. Lillard mentioned Bam Adebayo and Mikal Bridges as two players that have him interested in Miami and Brooklyn. Last season, Lillard had 32.2 points per game, 7.3 assists per game, 4.8 rebounds per game, a 46.3 field goal percentage, a 37.1 percentage at the three-point line, and a 91.4 percentage at the free throw line. The one thing that worries me about Damian Lillard is age. He's the highest paid player in the NBA right now. And is Damian Lillard enough to just bring him in and have to give away a significant amount of draft stock and maybe one or two players in your starting lineup to add a player like that? Is he the one that's going to get you to that end, that jump start that's going to take you to the NBA Finals? And I don't know if Damian Lillard's that player anymore. A lot of things don't make sense with the Brooklyn Nets, or I could say the Ringling, Barnum, and Bailey Brooklyn circus, because that's what they've been all season long, all season last year. It just never has worked. They got a lot back for Kyrie Irving. Draft stock wise, as a matter of fact, if you look at the two trades, they have 11 draft picks from those two trades.
Yeah.
They definitely benefited after trading away their future for James Harden, which didn't work out. And as Houston is probably smiling to the bank, and I don't know why Damian would want to go and play over there. I don't want to hear about Mikal Bridges. It has nothing to do with Mikal Bridges. Damian Lillard and Ben Simmons are very good friends. When Ben Simmons became available with the 76ers, I heard plenty of people say Damian Lillard was pitching Ben Simmons to the executives of the Portland Trailblazers. It has everything to do with Ben Simmons and their buddyship. The NBA is just absolutely flawed. Kyrie Irving, I understand he wants to bring a championship home to Dallas. He also wanted to bring a championship home to Brooklyn, his team that he grew up a fan of because he was a Jason Kidd fan. And he goes to Dallas, who's coaching him, Jason Kidd. Dallas was actually playing decent basketball. He goes to Dallas and they lose more than they win. So what does that tell you about Kyrie Irving and where his talents go? Just absolutely rottens and draws poison to that organization. And that's what he is. So why would LeBron James want to go to Dallas, want to go and play with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic when he knows his buddy over there is nothing but poison? It's not going to happen. The Suns waived Chris Paul. There's quite a few teams that would be interested in Chris Paul, and a number of them would have to be playoff contenders. He's not going to go to a rebuilding team when he went to OKC. He's going to go to a team that's ready to win now. And the one team that still makes a lot of sense, it's the LA Lakers. Why would LeBron go and play with Kyrie Irving and have to be traded there and all their talent would have to be traded to the Lakers? It doesn't make sense when all you have to do is practically sign Chris Paul. If they waive him, that means you can give him a veteran's minimum. He can finally go and play in LA. And if you remember, David Stern absolutely washed that away when he wanted to play with Kobe Bryant and that team. That was before Paul Gasol. It was really going to be Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant, not Pau and Kobe Bryant. This is something that was going to be inevitable. If he becomes available, it makes a lot of sense. LA or Miami. Chris Paul is one of his son's godfathers.
Yes.
In LeBron James. So these guys have been buddies for a long, long time, and Chris Paul would love to retire as he is the State Farm's voice, and it's all because of LeBron James. State Farms wanted LeBron James to be the voice of their organization, and LeBron said, let Chris Paul be the voice. He's a better fit with the organization. He's been with State Farms ever since. It's a long time coming for Chris Paul to win a championship, so I believe that's where I think the dices are going to fall in the offseason. I think Chris Paul, no matter what, will be an LA Laker.